Hits by the pound.
Yeah, this is how we do it in the Central Coast, man. We got 40 ounces, Old English, rag tops, 6'4" Impalas, and bikini girls, man. This is how we do it on the West Coast. San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles. But don't forget about the Central Cali, man. Please don't forget about the Central Cali. Yeah, get 'em.
It's another sunny day in the state of California. Low rider palm trees and G's that put it on ya. This ain't a negative, we speaking ebonics. Rank talk, candy paint on D's with hydraulics. Baseball hat with the sticker on the brim. Don't let the sun blind your sight, cause things can get grim. But I'm not here to talk about banana clips and guns. We're going back to Cali and we're gonna have some fun. A West Coast domination.
And welcome back to Two-Face Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Fred Segura, out here in Monterey County, also known to the world as the Salad Bowl, also known as the Salinas Valley. To the people in LA, we are north. To the people in San Francisco, we are south. Right smack in the middle, best of both worlds. Don't forget about the Central Cali. Anyway, folks, today is a cold and overcast, rainy day out here in the Central Coast, but nonetheless, a beautiful day. I love this kind of weather. I'm a big old polar bear about stuff. I'd rather have this weather than hot. Hey, to each his own, guys. I get it. Fine. Anyway, guys, let's get right into it. What I came on board to talk about. And I'm not going to get into religion, guys. Bear with me on this, but I'm going to touch on it a little bit. My mother, God rest her soul, she always said stuff like, she would always say this. She would always say, you know what, there's going to time when it's towards the end of the world, we're going to depend on something else, on somebody else, and we're not going to notice it. We're going to depend on that person for all the answers to everything that we want to know. And we're going to forget about our faith in God. You know what, to each his own, guys. If you believe, fine. If you don't, then that's fine too. I'm just coming from this perspective. This is not up for debate. Anyhow, but looking at it now, guys, I mean, I think about it, and the first thing that crosses my mind, she thought it was a person, but I'm looking at it as technology, social media. We depend on social media for everything, for answers. Oh, we're going to research. You're going to Google. Anything we want to know, it's on the internet. To the point where if there's something wrong with us, a lot of times we don't even want to go to the doctor. We just go on social media to try to figure it out, diagnose ourselves with something, whatever the case may be. When somebody dies, unfortunately, when somebody passes, we no longer as humans, accustomed to go to their home. If they live within our region, we don't no longer go to their home to pay the family a visit to give our sincere condolences. We either send a text message or post it on Facebook or any kind of social media, whatever it may be. Or, we put the praying hands, the infamous praying hands that is the answer to everything, that tells you, oh, I'm praying. Here's my take on the praying hands emoji on social media. Oh, I need prayer warriors, or the prayers praying for you, that this and this, and they put the little head post. Here's what I see. Oh, praying hands, post. Scroll on to the next one. Scroll on to the next one. That's not praying. Hey, you know what, guys? Some people do, some people don't. Let's be honest about it. Okay? There's no business to be posting like that on social media whatsoever. But whatever the case may be. Now, what I can't wrap my head around is, where do we get the notion that the power of prayer, which hey, you know what? I happen to be a believer, but where do we get the notion that we have to turn to social media for it? You know? And at the end of the day, no matter the outcome, whether it's, okay, let's just put it this, if the outcome is not in our favor, it doesn't mean prayers didn't work. It just means that, hey, this is inevitable. This is what was going to happen. But you know what's even worse? Posting something on social media because somebody's ill, and you post on social media because you want prayers. But the most logical thing to do is take them to the doctor, to the ER, whatever the case may be. Take them to get medical attention. Why are we posting on social media? And you know what's the worst thing would be? That if you get into the doctor and say, well, you know what, if you'd have been here a day or 30 minutes earlier or whatever the case is, they would have stood a chance. Now, God forbid something like that happens. How's that going to make you feel? Because you spent that extra hour looking on social media, clicking hearts because they put prayer hands, instead of doing the most logical thing to take them to get medical attention. Come on, guys. Come on. We are really in a world of, I don't know what to call it. And call me a pessimist. Call me whatever you want. We have lost touch with reality and what needs to get done. The last thing on our mind is social media. If somebody's in the doctor's office, I'll be, oh, prayers for me, pray for me because, oh, I need, this and this. Hey, bro, if you are in the doctor's office and you're asking for prayers, okay, granted, I'm not going to take away maybe some of you feel you really need it. If that seems to cleanse your soul, hey, you know what, fine, so be it. But a lot of you are just out there for attention. Like if I went in and, oh, pray for me, I'm at the doctor right now getting the procedure done. Oh, prayers to you, Fred, prayers. Maybe I'm just getting an ingrown toenail taken out. But now it got all this attention. Less than a handful of people will actually call. Hey, Fred, how you doing, bro? You okay? What's up with you, bro? What's going on? That's how much we've lost with reality. Because there's actually, I don't want to say even less, maybe about 2 people will call. I'm not even going to say about in my hand. I can count in my hand. Less than 2 people will probably call. Seriously. I had a friend stop by the other day. We were talking and stuff. He's going to go through a procedure. And I said, hey, listen, bro. If you need anything, give me a call. If you need me to do anything for you, give me a call. That was in person. I'm not going to send him a text. Oh, prayers. And if I do send somebody a text, which I got a good friend that's going through a lot, I do send that. But I do take the time out of my day to wish them well. And wish, prayer. I don't know how to pray. I'm going to be honest. I don't go to church like I should. I do take the time to pray as best as I can and wish them well. And the reason, guys, it's not because, oh, Fred's this and that. No, I'm not. Because I've filled those shoes and walked them out. So I know what that person is going through in a sense. Maybe it's not exactly the same, but I can understand. So my heart does go out to them. But not on social media, guys. And I'm not going to post it on social media and get everybody's attention and have, 200 or 100 likes and hearts and this and this and that. No. I'm taking the time out of my day to connect with that one friend to see how he or she is doing. It's not about how many likes and, oh, look, I got 100 likes. That's 100 people praying. And if it goes, well, oh, thank you. You guys did it. That was just the outcome, guys. Because maybe you prayed a lot harder than anybody else, obviously. You know. But again, if it doesn't go in our favor, that doesn't mean prayers didn't work. So to me, I honestly don't believe or call it as a power of prayer. Because things are what they are, and we need to accept things for what they are. Take it from somebody that's been there. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, hey, I made a promise before. I've done personal things, and I understand. But I don't resent those situations because at the end of the day, the inevitable happened. And I don't resent nor take back those prayers and those miracles that were handed to me. But to post it on social media, rather than do the most logical thing is to seek medical attention or, excuse me, or anything of that nature, guys. That's the bottom line. Take time out of social media. Handle your business in your life. Take care of your loved ones. Seek medical attention. Get them to the doctor. Get them to a lawyer if they're going through, law things or whatever they say, anything. Get them to those places. Don't post it on social media asking for this attention for these people to make prayers so it can magically just happen. You got to get off your tail and make it happen. Straight up. There's no more to it, guys. There's no more to it. With that, guys, I hate this is a rather dark one. And maybe some of you won't like what I'm saying. But as a good friend once told me, people don't like the taste of medicine. But sometimes you need it. And with that, guys, I can't say any less. Live life. Handle your life first before you go on social media. Social media is entertainment. Bottom line. With that, guys, this is Two-Face Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, Fred Segura, signing out.